Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today's video is very just so upsetting, so all over the place. We're getting into it. We're talking about Tana Mongeau. Now, if you guys are aware, Tana has this online no filter MTV reality show. We are in the second season. The entire first season was supposed to be about her 21st birthday. Tana turns 21. Then it kind of got hijacked by her and Jake's wedding, and then it became about their relationship. And a lot of her fans and subscribers to MTV that were watching it started to get upset because they were just like, we were here for Tana and now we have to watch this stuff with her and Jake, and we thought we were going to get a real side of Tana, and this feels a little fake and staged. So somehow she managed to get a season 2, and here we are. You would think that a reality show would show like the real side of Tana that everybody used to love, but when I tell you that Tana's reality show is painting her in a very bad light, and the only person that looks good on this show is her manager Jordan. God bless this man. I don't know how he puts up with all this, but apparently he is also Trisha Paytas' manager, so God bless him, because I don't know how he's even managing to function every day with these people as his clients. The way that Tana is acting in the second season, people are not here for it. She seems very ungrateful, very rude, and people are getting tired of it. So in the most recent episode titled Tana Faces a Shocking Diagnosis, it is episode 4 of her MTV No Filter Tana Mongeau'S season 2. And you guys, it is so upsetting to watch. Like, it's so frustrating. I don't hate Tana. I don't dislike her. I really liked her story times. I liked her old content. Anytime she's not with Jake, I tend to like her. But this show really left a bad taste in my mouth, especially this episode. And I'm not trying to be rude, but she was so rude in this episode, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that she would even let MTV post this of her, or that her manager would let this slide, because it's not a good look. Basically, this entire season, Tana has been battling this very nasty cough, and a lot of people thought that she had tuberculosis, and she refused to go to the doctor. And in this episode, her manager Jordan finally was able to get her to go to the doctor. He was super concerned about her. A lot of her friends, like Trevor Moran, was super concerned about her cough. And after talking to her about it, she was basically telling her manager that he's only pretending to care about her and that he doesn't care at all, and she wanted him to care more. And it was so weird, because in this episode she was basically like, let's not care about it. I don't want to care about my health, so you shouldn't care about my health. It's just really weird, because she's coined Jordan as like a father figure in her life, but then also she's accusing him of not being genuine when he says he cares about her health. And then in this episode she's saying that he cares too much and he's like annoying her, which is so disrespectful and so confusing, because he clearly is the only other person besides the subscribers in the comments that are genuinely concerned about Tana and the fact that she's not taking her health seriously at all. They finally go to the doctors, and Tana is throwing a major fit because she says she has past childhood trauma from going to the doctor, because anytime she would get sick, her parents would say they were going to pay the bill and then they never would, so she would have to go to a new doctor the next time that she had to go to the doctor, and they would always get in fights about it. And so she has this childhood trauma of going to the doctor. I said in a lot of videos recently, I take mental health very seriously, and if you have a trauma that you have not dealt with, you know, I would say like go get help. And I know Tana does have the ability to afford to get a therapist and really work out her issues, but I'm not telling anybody to do anything about their mental health. I'm just saying, let's be kind to one another, and that's not what she was doing at this doctor's office. Now, I understand that she's saying that she has this history and this traumatic experience going to the doctors, but being rude to the doctors and the nurses, there's no excuse at all for how rude she was being to the staff. So one of the nurses was trying to get her blood pressure, and she was saying that it hurt. Listen, I know getting your blood pressure is not the most amazing thing ever. It really does kind of hurt because it gets really tight, and I mean, what are you going to do about it? You got to do what you got to do for your health.
So bad. I hope they figure out what's wrong with me in this one appointment, because I am never coming back. Oh my God. Can you take this off me? I can't do it. Sorry. Okay, then. Like, I kind of want to leave. Would you be mad if I just left?
Jordan was clearly like embarrassed to kind of be there with her, and like he's like trying to be like this father figure. She ends up doing the tests for like her breathing. She does like an x-ray for her lungs. Now she does get a little bit emotional when she's trying to do the breathing test because she can't really breathe properly. She does know that she has this nasty cough and that smoking and things like that are making it worse, and she says she has no intentions of stopping to smoke. So I'm just like, okay, Tana, why don't you just smoke like every other day? You don't need to smoke every day, or maybe don't smoke multiple times a day. I just feel like small steps will make a difference, especially if she wants to do music and she's been working so hard on her music. Why would she take the risk and ruin ever performing again or ever being able to record music because she can't sacrifice like a couple puffs a day? You know what I mean? It's just very frustrating, and I definitely understand where Jordan's coming from. But anyways, she gets the diagnosis and the doctor tells her that she has asthma. Obviously this is like a severe form of asthma because of all the coughing and the toll that it's taking on her body. But as soon as she hears that, she basically just like blocks out anything else that the doctor is saying. So the doctor is saying that she's going to have an inhaler. She needs to take 2 puffs a day for the next 10 days and then come back and get reevaluated. And he was also saying that he wasn't going to rule out tuberculosis entirely. He doesn't think that that is the number one thing that she might have. So she said she didn't want to do the test. After she heard that she had asthma, she was like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Thank you so much. Like literally just about to walk out the door.
Yeah, can we just, hey Cody, please. Are we good?
Is there anything else in terms of care that we should like be doing? Sorry.
Can you please stop asking questions?
Dude, this honestly, like I want to know this.
Yeah, as far as care, of course, not smoking is best. I'm just saying, I mean, as far as what else I would do, hair purifiers.
She was basically celebrating in the car and she felt so good. And this was the part that really, really frustrated me. Like the part of the doctor's office, I was like, okay, you're kind of being a child here. But after she got her diagnosis, Jordan was asking questions because he's genuinely interested to know more information on how to help Tana. And she was like, can you stop asking questions, being so rude to the doctor? He was saying like, you know, she should get an air purifier and giving her recommendations for things that she should have that would probably make her feel better. But after she heard the diagnosis, she felt cured. And she was like, I'm not coming back in 10 days, especially for asthma. She says, I don't care. Jordan was saying that people literally die from asthma, and she was like, I don't care. Like, girl, what?
I have asthma. I think it was like,
It's not funny that people die from asthma.
Good, kill me. I don't care at all. There's nothing you can say to make me care, and I'm not going to pretend to care.
What is wrong with you?
I might as well have just gotten a clean bill of health.
She said, nothing that you say can make me care, and I'm not going to pretend to care. Like, this is something that could affect her career, and she's saying that she doesn't care about it. And she says she's not going to make any changes to her health. It's literally 2 puffs a day for 10 days. And she can't even do that. Oh my God. She has severe asthma, and she feels like she got a clear bill of health. She doesn't care at all. And then she went on to say that it's hard for her and Jordan to see eye to eye. Like, she doesn't care and she doesn't understand why he cares so much. And I'm just like, the last episode you were asking him to care. I'm just so confused. And the craziest part is when they got home, they were going to tell her friends her diagnosis, and Jordan felt like, oh, this is going to be the time where all her friends back me up and tell her that she needs to take this seriously. As soon as she told them the only thing that was wrong with her was that she had asthma, they were like, oh my God, what? No tuberculosis? Hooray. Like, let's go celebrate. Like, what are we going to do? Throw a party? And Jordan was like, am I crazy? Like, what on earth? Like, are you kidding me? And they're just like, oh, like, I have asthma too. Like, that's no big deal. And she's like, not even going to use the inhaler. I'm like, why wouldn't you take 2 seconds out of your day to take 2 breaths in this inhaler? I just don't understand. And finally, she turns to Amari and she says, in all seriousness, I'm going to try to care. And then Amari was like, oh, really? And she said, no, I don't really mean this. I just know MTV wants it. Girl, what? You were literally going to say that you were going to care because you know that MTV is filming your show and you want to look good? Well, too bad they left that in, and they left you looking like the most ungrateful girl ever. I don't understand. And it's so sad too, because her fans, people that genuinely like her, have commented under this video, and they are just so upset and they are just hurt. that they have seen this side of Tana and they do not like it. Someone mentioned specifically the part where she said that MTV wants it, saying the end where she pretends to care and then says, yeah, I don't really care. I just know MTV wants it. What? This is not the Tana I followed for years. Tana, I've loved you, watched every single video of yours since the beginning, and always supported you through everything. But this video is where you lost me. Amari and Ashley too. You all need a reality check and Jordan needs to get better clients. LMAO, what jokes? I'm not even going to get into the beginning of the video where Ashley and Amari are trying to get verified and they're asking Jordan what they can do. He says they should post once a week and they couldn't even manage to do that. So, anyways, someone said, this episode made me realize how annoying, privileged, and uneducated she is. Now, listen, you guys, I'm not trying to hate here or be nitpicky. Literally just watch the episode for yourself and then let me know how you guys feel, because truly, I couldn't believe my eyes, you guys. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are all still staying safe. Love you, love you, love you, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.